Angel of Shadows wants to know what inspired me to make hilarious videos. And you're probably going to think it was the Ace family from my previous comment, but that's what inspired me to make regular videos. What inspired me to make the funny videos is I was not getting the response that I wanted out of the vlog or the challenges that I was doing. So one day I just decided to make a funny video just for the hell of it. And the response was crazy. So I think the first one was the top 5 ways to tell if your homeboy is gay. If he FaceTime you like this. What's up, boy? And that got a really good response, for that time period where I was at on YouTube. And so once I did that, I was like, okay, let's try this again next week. And then as I did it, it just kept getting bigger and bigger. So that's what inspired me to start doing the funny videos. Thanks for your question. My boy TRTE, the realest trillest ever, Clarence, he wanted to know, what is my passion and what is my biggest fear? My passion is definitely music, definitely basketball, and working with special needs children and adults. Something I've done since 1999, I would say. And my biggest fears are definitely snakes. And my biggest fear really is like dying tragically, like knowing I'm about to die. Like an airplane going down or a car going into the water. Just like something tragic where you just know death is imminent. Like, that's my biggest fear. I want to die in my sleep. Alright, see, thanks for your question. My girl Chocolate Soup, she wants to know, do I see myself producing a stage play? And the answer is no. I just started doing skits recently, and it's fun, and I just don't think I have like a great talent for it, For these short videos, maybe I could write a small little skit, but to do the big ones, I don't know. Something will have to be offered to me, which I just don't see that happening. But your ex, do I see myself in like a small comedy movie? And yes, I definitely want to be in movies. I definitely want to be on TV shows. I have no desire to be super famous. I just want to be able to do this for a living, do what I love for a living.
This face belongs on the tissue. Hello, how are ya? What do you want?
And that would be something I definitely look forward to doing on a smaller scale. 18, me and these curls. I love the curls. I'm a sucker for curls. She wants to know, when did I know I had a talent for making people laugh? I've always known that I could make people laugh since I was a kid. It's always been a knack. Even especially like in high school, I'd make people laugh all the time. I would say that knowing that I could write to make people laugh, like write, literally just happened when I started doing YouTube. Like, I had no idea that I could do that. The direction of the channel started heading that way, and I started writing scripts, and I would read the comments, and I'm like, wow, they're really finding this funny. And so knowing that I could do it in that way, actually take the time to think of something, I just realized. But as far as just natural, being able to hang out with people and just, make people laugh, I've always been able to do that when I'm around family and friends. And your second question was, if I could collab with any celebrity comedian, who would it be? And I guess I would say probably Kevin Hart. I just think he's hilarious, and I would love to collab with him. But as far as like collabing with an actor, like, I would want to do something with Will Smith. Yeah, so thanks for your question. I appreciate it. Denise Dixon, aka my mother, wants to know, where did I get my dance moves from? Oh, these subs ain't loyal when nobody wants you. And I'm sure she wants to hear her. because in the 70s, during the disco days, her name was Boom Boom. And, you know, she was known as a great dancer. So I'm assuming it's probably where I get it from. But I'm going to take it a step further. Is I'm inspired by Usher. And my younger brother, Kenny, who actually looks like Usher, dances just like Usher, has met Usher and hung out with him. He's the one who really kind of taught me how to dance. And I'm not really a great dancer. I'm a great editor. I do some great editing, but he's a great dancer. And yeah. So my younger brother Kenny's probably the one where I would say I got my dance moves from, as far as helping me learn how to kind of perfect, like, my one move, the airwalk. The Usher airwalk. That's pretty much all I got. But other than that, thanks for your question, Mom. Love you. Makeup by Casey, G.E. My girl. What's up? You wanted to know, would I ever record some hits and sell merch? So I've actually thought about somehow recording, like, professionally, eventually, all the songs that I do from week to week. And I don't know if I'd sell it or how I would do it, if it's even something you guys would be interested in buying. But I have thought about that. And merch, I do have merch, but I don't sell it. I just do it, give it away for giveaways. And you also wanted to know, who is my biggest influence and where does my creativity come from? Honestly, for what I'm doing on YouTube, I don't have any influences. I'm totally doing this myself, and, you know, I just want to, I want to say I'm original just because I didn't get this idea from anywhere. Maybe someone else is doing it, but to me, I'm being original because I don't know anybody else doing things the way I'm doing them on YouTube, with a skit into a music video every week. You know, now, I've seen music video parodies. You know, like, one of my favorite ones is Chris Brown and Lil Dicky. Thanks, Tiffany, for showing me that one, or Eric. One of you guys showed it to me first, and that's hilarious. Freaky Friday, that's a hilarious parody video. But as far as what I'm doing, I'm my own influence. I didn't get it from anybody. Like, I'm totally being original in my head. And my creativity, where does it come from? I don't know. It's just a gift, I guess. You know, I get inspired by things, you know, things that happen during the week, you know. Like, I'll say, for instance, if you guys remember my video, the one where my son and some of his friends, they played us as children, and then 25 years later, they became me as Cookie Dough, and Simona Says played Simona. Well, that whole video was pretty much done, and then I had a talk with my friend Thomas during a haircut, and he, you know, we were talking about the movie Get Out, and it had me thinking, okay, I should add that to the video. And then I added Big Soup to play, you know, the security guard character, and then Simona Says did the stirring of the tea, and it totally made the video that much better. So little things like that inspire my creativity that happened to me during the week. So hope that answers your question. Love you, girl. Thanks for all your help with all the videos. Ja Debute, Tube Squad, wants to know, if I could have one superpower, what would it be? I would definitely be invisible. And if I could have one food to eat every day for the rest of my life, what would it be? I'd probably have to say bacon. Sorry to all my vegan friends. Thanks, Ja. Miranda Heavenbound wants to know, what is my favorite dinner? I would probably say Puerto Rican rice and fried chicken would be my two things that I would want on my plate. Thanks for your question.
I wasn't born last night. I know these subs ain't right. I got 385, but I had 400 when I went to bed last night. Oh, homie, that's that nerve. Thought you had a friend, nope, that's that curve. Thought you had support, nope, that's so lame. Tell them if you